there isn't a problem for any parent to say, I'm going to stop my child's education because where the school is too far away. So what is happening now is within a short distance, you can access a secondary school. In terms of primary schools, we are endeavoring to make sure that a child doesn't travel more than 3 kilometers to get to a school.
The government of the Gambia has undertaken a task to establish new schools, construct additional classrooms, improve, rehabilitate, and maintain existing facilities. This move is advised by the policy decision to ensure that access to schools by learners does not exceed the range of 3 kilometers. And appropriately, it has served the educational needs of local communities and brought education to the doorstep of every Gambian.
By 2014, we will be there because the political commitment is there. We have a dedicated team here at the ministry, and the teachers are also encouraged to do what they need to do in terms of their training, access to training, in terms of remuneration, and in terms of housing. So putting all of that together, we have been able to transform the education system to what it is today.
A personal complimentary effort by the Gambian president has provided robust, comfortable school buses for children commuting to school.
I want to develop this country. That has always been my dream. But I also want to make sure that at the end of the day, nobody will say, well, I didn't partake in the development process because I didn't have the requisite knowledge.
Higher education received the biggest boost from the Gambia's current leadership when it established a university to produce homegrown scholars who will serve the country.
It is a very genuine determination on the side of our pragmatic and visionary leader, Professor Sheikh Dr. Alaji Ejeji Jammeh, to conceive or to conceptualize a very dynamic education system in the Gambia. Creating this ministry and giving it that orientation for science and technology has made this ministry a very special one. And within the last 2 years, we have really made a breakthrough in terms of achieving some of our goals. For example, student enrollment at the tertiary level, reflected here under the University of the Gambia, Gambia College, and our vocational institutions like GTTI.
On an annual basis, the University of the Gambia feeds the nation's workforce with a number of trained people, from doctors, teachers, agriculturists, to political scientists and development experts.
How much would it cost to train 2 students in UK, pay pound sterling or anywhere in Europe, as opposed to training them in the Gambia? It was 1995 that I put my foot down and said, we're going to have a university.
The university's first law graduates will be poised to supplement the government's ongoing efforts to indigenize the judiciary. An ultra-modern university campus is in the offing, where an integrated learning environment will enhance outcome. The site is Farababanta in the Gambia's western region, a perfect choice for the elaborate structural and technical needs of a university.
First of all, I want to thank the Almighty Allah, who has made this day possible after so many years of yearning to establish a university that will not only be unique in the Gambia, but will be accounted among the best universities of the world.
It is happening at a time when the University of the Gambia has its first Vice-Chancellor. Professor Mamadou Ka had a stint in academia in the United States and now has a duty to serve back home.
In 10 years, the university have graduated over 730 students. Majority of these graduates can be You can find them in all walks of life. There's no government agency or private sector or non-government where you will not find our graduates contributing and progressing hugely. Also in the private sector, you will find our graduates starting businesses. Even in the university, we have our graduates who have gone and pursued postgraduate work, returned to be part of the administrative staff as well as the academic staff. The programs in the university are high caliber. They are as good as you will find in any university. I can authoritatively say that because I've taught at many universities. And the evidence of our graduates suggests that they will not have less of an education. We have graduated students from this university who've moved on to pursue their master's and PhD work. Some of them went and finished up masters as far as Oxford University and performed wonderfully. Some of our graduates are currently finishing up their PhD work in New Zealand, in University of Edinburgh, and many, many top universities of the world. That is an evidence that there is quality of education in the University of the Gambia.
Around the University of the Gambia evolves a ring of vocational and technical institutions that offer certificate and diploma level training to enhance the human resource development capacity of the country in response to its labor market needs. The Gambia Technical Training Institute continues to conduct courses in a wide range of technical and vocational fields. Whilst the Management Development Institute offers a host of programs in management studies to provide trained and skilled manpower at the middle level of service and industry. Private sector interest in educational development is also high, with a myriad professional centers and institutes providing alternative career opportunities and programs.
But we are not going to stop there, because what the problem is now, we are trying to see, because there's an incentive here, a bonus incentive. They're saying that if this individual is able to save some time, we all know that when an individual saves some time, what would happen? If you save some time, something that should have been taking you 10 hours and you manage to do it in 8 hours, then it means that you saved the organization 2 hours, not so.
The Gambia College is the longest serving tertiary institution, having produced the biggest